We talked about some strategies on how to soothe your baby for sleep times, but what about if you have a more difficult to calm baby? Maybe your baby is just a little bit more needy and maybe a little bit more fussy. So I have 10 tips to share with you when dealing with a difficult to calm baby. And the first one being to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. We are going to dive into mama self-care in a little bit here, but I want you to remember that you need to ask for help. The second thing is that you really do need to sleep when the baby sleeps, because especially if you have a fussier baby, you need to make sure that you're getting the sleep when you can so that you have more patience and energy. Tip number 3 is to remain calm. Your baby can feed off of your energy, so if you're tired and stressed out and really irritated, your baby will feel that and reflect that in their behavior as well. Tip number 4 is to swaddle your baby. As much as some parents think their babies don't like swaddling, they tend to do better with being swaddled than without being swaddled. So swaddle up your baby, hold him close, and put your cheek against his cheek and just have that quiet time together. It's okay, you're not gonna spoil your baby. You cannot spoil a newborn. You cannot give them too much love. So just try to hold them close and enjoy the time that you have with them. Tip number 5 is to make sure you have a baby carrier that you will love. Make sure that your baby is comfortable in it and make sure that you're comfortable wearing it. A lot of times babies who are more difficult to calm do a much better job when they're worn in a baby carrier a lot throughout the day. And it may feel like a lot, but if that's what your baby needs in order to be calm, there is nothing wrong with it. Tip number 6 is to offer a pacifier to your baby. Some parents are really against using a pacifier for their baby, but sucking is seriously an amazing calming tool for your baby. Especially if you feel like you're nursing around the clock when your baby isn't even hungry and they're using your breast as a pacifier, just give your baby a pacifier because you can always take it away. Tip number 7 is to go back to the lesson on baby massage and fine-tune those massage skills and give your baby a massage. It's seriously so calming and relaxing. Everybody loves getting a massage. It's definitely going to calm your baby down. Tip number 8 is to take your baby into a dim, quiet room. Some babies are generally more fussy when they're overstimulated. So if this is the case for your baby, just take your baby away to a quiet room. Even if you're visiting with family or maybe you're out in public, find somewhere that you can bring your baby to just have a quiet moment or 2 or 10. Because an overstimulated baby is a fussy baby. So if you can take a little bit of a break, calm everything down, and just have some quiet time, I am 100% certain that you will see improvement in your baby's mood. Tip number 9 is to put your baby in a swing. I loved our Fisher-Price swing when we had our little tiny babies. It's so calming and soothing, and that rocking motion is so soothing for the babies. So definitely get a swing that works for your family. And those first few months when your baby actually still fits in it because they grow so fast and grow out of it quickly, it's definitely a very handy soothing tool. The only thing to remember about having any kind of container like a swing is to make sure that your baby is not sleeping in them unattended, and it is not designed to have your baby sleep in those containers overnight. Baby swings are great for soothing and calming down a fussy baby, but it is not appropriate for sleep. Tip number 10 is to get out of the house. It's going to be good for you, it's going to be good for your baby, it's going to be good for your body, it's going to be good for your mind. Fresh air for everybody always helps, and it's a change of scenery. So if you think about how grumpy you might be feeling inside the house on a gloomy day, and then you go outside and take a walk, just the fresh air is going to change your mood, and your baby is going to reflect that as well. And like I mentioned before, the vitamin D from going outside is going to be beneficial for both you and your baby so that you're getting the amount of vitamin D that your body needs, and you're also going to be able to sleep better at night. All right, let's jump into the next lesson and talk about troubleshooting short naps and daycare sleep.